Applying for a U.S. green card can be a lengthy process that may take years, but not everyone has to go through that long journey. If you're from certain Asian countries, you may be lucky enough to have a shortcut. In this video, we will explore the 7 Asian countries with the fastest pathways to U.S. permanent residency in 2025. Let's take a closer look at these countries and the opportunities they offer for obtaining a U.S. green card. Top spot goes to the Philippines. The Philippines has long been one of the easiest Asian countries to obtain a U.S. green card, and this remains true in 2025. With a deep historical relationship and a strong diplomatic bond, the U.S. and the Philippines maintain a special connection, giving Filipino citizens a natural advantage when applying for a green card. One of the biggest reasons Filipinos can quickly obtain a green card is the long-established U.S. immigration system that prioritizes family reunification. Many Filipinos already have relatives in the U.S., and this family network plays a crucial role in driving green card applications. When a U.S. citizen petitions for a relative from the Philippines, the process often moves quickly due to the familiar legal system and the strong Filipino-American community that supports integration. So, what makes it even easier to apply for a green card from the Philippines in 2025? With President Trump's return, the Filipino community, particularly those with skilled professions and military backgrounds, has received strong support. Trump has publicly praised the contributions of Filipinos in fields such as healthcare, the military, and hospitality, increasing their chances of receiving a green card through labor visas. This simplifies the immigration process, especially for nurses, caregivers, and skilled laborers, while creating a more predictable process. The strong presence of the U.S. Embassy in Manila, along with a well-organized processing system, helps minimize delays, making the green card application process more efficient compared to many other countries. While Trump's immigration policies may change, he still supports systems that align with national interests, and Filipinos often take on high-demand jobs in the U.S., making them a highly valuable group to the administration. In 2025, for Filipino citizens, the path to obtaining a U.S. green card is not only feasible, but also the easiest and quickest in Asia. Strong relationships, high labor demand, and steadfast community support continue to keep the immigration door wide open. With the credibility, stable demand, and favorable U.S. policies, Filipinos remain at the top of the list for green card applicants in 2025, making the immigration journey smoother than ever before. Thank you for watching. Before moving on, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to receive updates on upcoming videos. Do you agree with this list of countries? Or do you think any countries were left out? Share your thoughts in the comments. We look forward to hearing from you. The second country, Mongolia. Mongolia may not be the first country you think of when it comes to applying for a U.S. green card, but in 2025, it has emerged as one of the easiest Asian countries to quickly obtain a green card. The main reason for this is the relatively low number of visa applications from Mongolia. Unlike densely populated countries like India and China, which often face long backlogs, Mongolian citizens benefit from faster processing times. With U.S. policies limiting the number of green cards available for each country, when a country submits fewer applications, the chances of winning are higher and the waiting time is shorter. Why does Mongolia have a special opportunity at this time? In 2025, the number of Mongolian citizens participating in labor visa programs like EB3 is increasing, especially in sectors like agriculture, healthcare, and services. With labor shortages in these fields in the U.S., Mongolia has quickly filled these gaps. As a result, more and more Mongolians are being sponsored and granted green cards. The U.S. Embassy in Mongolia plays a crucial role in this process. With fewer applications, the U.S. Embassy in Ulaanbaatar can process visa applications and conduct interviews more quickly. This means shorter appointment schedules, faster responses, and minimized delays. Additionally, the embassy also supports various U.S. funding programs, helping Mongolian citizens better prepare for educational and work opportunities in the U.S., building a stronger legal immigration pathway. Another path that Mongolians are effectively using is through education. Many Mongolian students study in the U.S., participate in the Optional Practical Training (OPT) program, and then transition to a work visa, making it easier for them to apply for a green card. This pathway has proven effective and is increasingly being chosen by many. With low competition, high demand for labor, and support from the U.S. Embassy, Mongolia is now becoming one of the lesser-known but highly effective routes to obtaining a green card quickly in 2025. For Mongolian citizens, the American dream is closer than ever. In a changing world, and with Trump's immigration policies focusing on skill-based immigration, Mongolia continues to hold its unique position. It is a small country making steady progress toward the American dream without facing significant barriers. Do you think Mongolia will continue to maintain this position in the future? Share your thoughts in the comments. The third country, Sri Lanka. In 2025, Sri Lanka has become one of the easiest Asian countries to obtain a U.S. green card. The main reason for this is the growing demand for nurses and healthcare workers in the U.S., and Sri Lankans are quickly filling this gap. With high-quality training programs in their home country, Sri Lankans easily meet the job requirements in the U.S., opening up a fast track to obtaining a green card. So, how does this pathway lead to a green card? After securing a job through the H-1B or EB-3 visa, many Sri Lankans are sponsored by their employers to become permanent residents. This isn't new, but it has become easier and quicker for countries like Sri Lanka, as they have fewer backlogs compared to larger countries like India or China. This lack of backlog helps speed up the approval process. Another important factor is the strong diplomatic relationship between the U.S. and Sri Lanka. The U.S. government continues to promote legal immigration programs and job development, giving Sri Lankan workers an advantage in the green card process. The U.S. is always ready to create opportunities for skilled labor, and Sri Lankans are a part of this flow. Are Sri Lankans taking full advantage of this opportunity? The answer is yes. Many are choosing the skilled worker green card route instead of family-based applications, allowing them to be processed more quickly in the current system, especially with the Trump administration's focus on high-skilled candidates and employment. Thanks to the combination of actual demand, thorough preparation, and political opportunities, Sri Lankans are in a strong position in the green card race. For Sri Lankans who want to settle in the U.S., 2025 is truly one of the best years to make their dreams come true. By meeting all job requirements and following the process, Sri Lankan applicants have the chance to obtain a green card quickly, surpassing many other countries in Asia. The fourth country, Nepal. In 2025, Nepal has emerged as one of the Asian countries with the easiest pathway to obtaining a U.S. green card. This is primarily due to Nepal still being eligible for the U.S. Diversity Visa Lottery (DV) program. While many other Asian countries have been excluded from the program due to high immigration rates, Nepal continues to maintain its eligibility, offering a significant opportunity for thousands of Nepali citizens to legally settle in the U.S. So, why is Nepal still allowed to participate in the lottery? The simple answer is, the U.S. tracks the number of immigrants from each country, and Nepal has not been a major source of immigration in recent years. This allows Nepal to maintain its status within the program's limits, giving Nepali applicants a much higher chance of success compared to applicants from other countries. This is a huge advantage, making the green card process easier and quicker. In addition to the lottery route, some Nepali citizens come to the U.S. through international scholarship programs. After completing their studies in the U.S., many have the opportunity to find employment that sponsors their green card, particularly in fields with a labor shortage such as information technology and healthcare. With a high level of education and strong professional skills, Nepali applicants can join the U.S. workforce more quickly and easily. Despite concerns over new immigration policies with President Trump's return to power, programs like the Diversity Visa Lottery and employment sponsorship have remained stable and even encouraged. This offers Nepali applicants a favorable opportunity to obtain a green card more swiftly and easily compared to many other Asian countries. Nepal's success in maintaining its chance to apply for a U.S. green card is not just luck, but the result of taking advantage of the right timing and using the right legal channels. Whether through the DV lottery or high-skilled labor visas, many Nepali people have had a quick and smooth green card application process. For those who wish to build a future in the US, Nepal continues to be a strong gateway to the American dream in 2025. What do you think about Nepal's opportunities for obtaining a green card? Could political changes affect this opportunity? Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know what you think about this pathway. The fifth country, Vietnam. In 2025, Vietnam remains one of the easiest Asian countries to obtain a US green card, especially through family reunification programs and business immigration. With a large and stable Vietnamese American community, sponsoring relatives has become easier, helping applications be processed quickly and achieving a higher approval rate. So, why do applicants from Vietnam have a quicker path to obtaining a green card? One key reason is the strong family ties between Vietnamese people and the US community. Having close relatives in the US allows applicants to apply for family reunification visas, which are typically processed faster and face fewer obstacles. Family-based visa applications, particularly for direct relatives, are less likely to be denied and help expedite the approval process. Another important factor is Vietnam's active participation in US business and trade programs. Investors and entrepreneurs from Vietnam now have easier access to E2 and EB5 visas, facilitating the process for obtaining permanent residency. Under the new administration of President Trump, immigration policy has focused on encouraging high-skilled candidates and those applying through family-based programs, and Vietnam meets these requirements well. Moreover, the relationship between the US and Vietnam is virtually tension-free, helping Vietnam avoid immigration bans or restrictions. This creates a favorable environment for green card applications, with smooth legal channels and an ever-growing immigrant community in the US. These factors have made Vietnam one of the easiest countries in Asia to obtain a green card in 2025. For many Vietnamese, the dream of settling in the US is no longer out of reach. These opportunities are expanding, offering a clear and fast track to becoming a US permanent resident. Wait, if you find this video interesting, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more updates, and click the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Now let's explore the next country. The sixth country, Thailand. In 2025, Thailand has emerged as one of the easiest Asian countries to obtain a US green card, thanks to improved bilateral agreements and stable visa cooperation with the US. Despite the return of President Trump, Thailand has not faced any restrictions. In fact, the number of Thai citizens approved for green cards is now higher than before. So why do Thai applicants have a higher success rate? One important reason is Thailand's strong efforts to maintain border security, legal cooperation, and adherence to international regulations, which has helped build trust between the two governments. As a result, the number of applications delayed or encountering issues is very low. Many Thai applicants also apply for family reunification or fiancé-fiancée visas, which are typically processed quickly when the application is complete and the background is clear. Thai-American families also benefit from this process. Another factor that cannot be overlooked is the cultural connection between the two countries. Thai immigrants tend to integrate very well into American society, especially in cities with large Southeast Asian communities. This quick integration helps make the green card process smoother and increases the chances of success. With a strong diplomatic relationship and a clear immigration pathway, Thailand has firmly established itself as one of the best countries in Asia to apply for a US green card. For many, the opportunity to enter the US is now more open and will continue to remain so in the future. So, what do you think? Will Thailand continue to be one of the most favorable countries to apply for a green card in the coming years? Share your thoughts in the comments. Saturday, Malaysia. In 2025, Malaysia stands out as one of the Asian countries with the fastest pathways to obtaining a US green card. This is largely due to the strong and stable relationship between the United States and Malaysia in areas such as trade, education, and skilled labor. Malaysians are often considered ideal candidates due to their thorough preparation and low-risk profiles, making the approval process smooth and swift. So, what makes Malaysian applicants able to navigate the system quickly? First, many Malaysians meet the exact requirements for employment-based or family-based green cards without errors or delays. But their advantages don't stop there. With a solid educational foundation and strong English language skills, Malaysians adapt easily to Western culture, helping to minimize misunderstandings during interviews and the application review process, an issue many other applicants face. Although under President Trump's leadership, the scrutiny process became stricter in many areas, Malaysia has not been negatively affected. Instead, the country is increasingly recognized as a reliable source of skilled labor and educational talent. For Malaysians eager to start a new life in the U.S., 2025 offers a clearer and more favorable opportunity than ever to turn that dream into a reality. With these factors, Malaysians not only apply faster, but also receive approval more swiftly. If you're a Malaysian dreaming of life in the U.S., this year is the perfect time to make that happen. Before we move on to the next country, don't forget to share where you're watching from in the comments. We'd love to know. Now let's explore the next country.